looking to secure a spot in the top half of the bracket in the upcoming Immortals playoff region. Okay. All right. Are we good now? All right. So, hey, everybody. If you are not adept at reading lips, I said welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone else's. I am Eli the Curry, and this is the Collegiate Valorant League, where we're going to be kicking off the last week of the season, featuring some intra-squad battles, including our first match for the day, Cal State Fullerton Red versus Cal State Fullerton Black. This match is going to feature one of our highest placing teams in the regular season, Cal State Fullerton Red, looking to seal up and guarantee at least a top 4 spot in our Immortals League bracket in the upcoming playoffs. Meanwhile, their cross-campus rivals, Cal State Fullerton Black, looking to secure an above 500 regular season, finish 7-6, and possibly secure themselves another spot in that Immortals bracket. So we may be having Cal State Fullerton representing 2 teams in the Immortals bracket. Regardless, I'm sure we're going to have a great match. I'm very excited to bring you all today. But before we get right into the action, I do want to remind you all that we are sponsored by the good folks over at ritualmotion.com, where you can get 20% off all Ritual Motion products using the coupon code CVL20. This includes gaming supplements, motion protective gloves, and various other items that the good folks at Ritual Motion have prepared for you and I to be able to game all day, every day. And a reminder that here at the Collegiate Valorant League and All Gamers EDU Productions, we welcome everyone equally. So please, 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 if you are going to take part and be in our chat, remember, we want you to talk trash and not be trash. Keep it within the game, keep it constructive, and we can all have fun and enjoy ourselves. Now, with all of that out of the way, I would like to remind you all that we are in for a long night of Valorant today. This is but our first of... make sure I say it right, 2, 3, 4, 6 matches. Not all of which I believe will be streamed, but quite a few of which you are going to want to enjoy, including Cal State Northridge attempting to finish off an undefeated season, and at 8:30, an absolute slobber knocker dynamite main event featuring California State Long Beach against San Jose State University. So, with all that said, that's what we've got coming up later on tonight. But right now, we're going to get into Cal State Fullerton Red versus Cal State Fullerton Black. The 2 teams are into the lobby. We are beginning, and we are going to be going to Haven. It's going to be interesting to see how these teams relate to each other here. Surely, you know, there's a lot of scrimming that goes on between the 2 sides. They must play each other a lot. They must talk about this map and ways to play it a lot. So I'm going to be interested to see how this goes out and what happens here. We are going to have Cal State Fullerton Red on the attacking side initially, with Bees, Zanito, Palfo, Solace, and Teddy heading into Haven. And they were going to be going up against Black's side, which will have Casual, Indo Crisis, Flaws, Pariah, and Red Panda. So split of some personal favorites of mine. I've been a big fan of Palfo and Bees' play throughout the course of the season. Of course, Flaws and Casual, a couple of fan favorites. We always see the Fullerton people out in the chat supporting their boys, and we look forward to hearing y'all loud and clear tonight, even though you may only be competing amongst yourself. We get the members locked in and ready to go. I gotta tell you all that, like, doing this by myself, I'm a little nervous, right? Doing a little solo casting, a little different, but I am very excited to get underway. Very excited to see what this Fullerton School interest scrimmage is going to look like, because Fullerton has always been one of my favorite teams to cast. Just love seeing the way they play, even regardless of whether it was Fullerton Red or Fullerton Black. So seeing them up against themselves, in a sense, is going to be extra interesting. And I'm looking to see what Fullerton Red is looking to do, because they're going to head into the playoffs in one of the top 4 seeds. They won't be favorited to win the Immortals bracket, right? They were at least the highest they will be able to place in this regular season is 4th seed. So there's a few teams that will have finished the regular season better than them, but I am curious to see if Fullerton Red, if Bees, Powerful, Solace, Teddy, and Zanito are looking to add an exclamation mark on the end of their season, if they're looking to finish in rare form and be ready to go up against some of those Titans that will be waiting for them, perhaps in the semifinals or the grand finals of the Immortals bracket, should they make it that far. On the other end, Fullerton Black, they are their own people. They are their own team. They've got work to do as well. And with a win today and a little bit of luck in some of the matches later tonight, they could find themselves in the Immortals bracket themselves, perhaps making a Cinderella run, maybe showing that they were the tougher team all along. You never know exactly how it plays out until we get underway, as you see right now. Entering the pistol phase here. Red Panda getting that sonar arrow out. It's a pretty conventional agent roster on the side of Fullerton Black. We see Phoenix, Omen, Cypher, Sova, and perhaps Reyna a little bit off center, but we've seen more of her on and on as the season goes, with Pariah getting 2 quick kills there. B's finally able to trade him out, and then Teddy following up, taking out Flaws. It's Red Panda on Solace, however, and Endo Crisis gets caught around the corner. But no problem, as Red Panda is able to get another kill. 2 kills for Red Panda. He and Pariah were able to combine and do most of the work there for Cal State Fullerton Black. So yeah, we mentioned we've seen a lot more Reyna as the course of the season has gone on. I feel like initially she was an agent that was looked down upon, and I think that she wasn't seen very highly. Maybe her skill set was seen as a bit too 1v1ish, a bit too solo oriented. But I honestly believe that as these teams have grown stronger through communication and through playing together, some of her kit has become very useful. Her individual sustain is nice. She's not as determinate to hang around with other members of the team. And her flashes help with initiations, with entry. And of course, when you've got a player as strong, somebody like Powerful, who can go off and maybe get you 3 or 4 kills around all on their own, a character or agent like Reyna can be very dangerous, as we see there. Powerful taking out Casual early on, and it's Flaws to get the return here as the A-site push continues. Flaws not going to be able to get 2 as Zenito pops him before the flash goes off. And the opening is there. B is wasting no time to get the spike down in the A-site. Now with Zenito, it's B's looking to hold down A as the spike goes down. Endo Crisis now trying to get that flash out. Open into the space. Not finding a target. Instead, Teddy takes him out from the corner. Pariah responds, but it's B taking out Pariah. It's a 1-for-1-for-1, and that trade does not work out well for the side of Cal State Fullerton Black as they go down in the second round. Cal State Fullerton Red now evening up the score and getting themselves quite a nice little weapons haul. They're not going to have to spend anything for these automatic weapons, which is nice for them if they want to save up. See Powerful deciding to opt into a bit of a stronger gun than they would have picked up off of those dead bodies. Round 2, you are unlikely to see many heavy weapons come out. It's vaguely possible, but more discipline shown from these Fullerton squads than that. They're still going to be saving up. Although we have seen a few rifle purchases here as we begin round 3. Again, now Bees looking to get some eyes on sight as Red Panda likewise tries to line up an arrow, and instead Teddy calls it out and gets a shot. That's an early kill in the B site, and the push comes through now. Powerful looking to lock off half of the map here and give his team an opportunity. You see the run it back there from Teddy. Gets it out as Solace takes out Endo Crisis. Beast takes out Flaws, and Powerful takes out Casual. That's 3 down now, and a flawless round for Cal State Fullerton Red as they break the tie and go up 2-1, looking extremely clean there. Starting with the snipe on Red Panda, who tried to get out and get a little bit of information, and unfortunately poked his head out a bit too far from the cave. Bees was able to line that shot up, snipe him, or take him down. Or I believe it was Teddy, actually. It was Teddy who killed Red Panda to begin with. And the push was clean there from Fullerton Red. Showing again why they're one of the top teams in the league. They swarm around mistakes. They follow up well with each other. They work well together to turn one mistake into many and turn many mistakes into an ended round. It's up now for Fullerton Black to respond. They were able to take the initial pistol round, but the middle 2 rounds have not gone well for them. They're going to need to respond better if they want to keep themselves in this as we get closer to the second half. We see now Teddy and Powerful looking to initiate a couple of flashes, some strong offensive characters, and it's Powerful who takes out Pariah early. And again, another successful initiation, this time into the C side. It's Zenito who gets the plant. Endo Crisis catches Powerful pushing a bit too far out of the sight. And now we are evened up in numbers as Red Panda strikes out into the site. Gets one, but can't take out another. Solace and Teddy respond well as Flaws takes out Teddy. Casual takes out Solace. It's a 1v1. Flaws will take down Bees, and it'll be Cal State Fullerton Black, evening it up 2-2. As Flaws putting together quite a well-rounded round there, taking out another 2 kills, getting the flashes out, and doing well on that breach to even it up for Cal State Fullerton Black. You are seeing the best Valorant this school has to offer one way or another, but any given Valorant match can go either way. There's no telling. Just because you think one seed or one team has the higher ranking, therefore they are better. Fortunately, doesn't always go that way. These games are not played on paper. They're played with electronics. Now we see the beginning here. Lost holding down. Looking to see now that right side, whether it's an A push. And then again, Teddy takes out Red Panda. There's another early death for Red Panda, who was having a hard time on that Sova. Flaws catches Solace there, was correct in the read about where the push would come. It is currently split 2-2 right now between B side and A side here for Fullerton Red. They have yet to commit as Bees throws out some shots with the Hunter's Fury. Nothing doing there. Zanito and Casual will trade each other out there. One falling to the Swarm Grenade. As Zanito got some shots off, but did not have the health to survive the Swarm. Now we're seeing the flash come out here. The big ult there. Bees is able to take out Flaws, but does put a hold to this and gives Indo Crisis a bit of time to attempt this 3v1 retake here on the A site. Indo Crisis now moving around, going to try to take the approach from heaven, but you have to know that there are going to be eyes on the top, and it will be hard to see. Yep, there it is. Bees calling out the movement exactly with the scatter arrow. Got it in exactly as Indo Crisis tried to turn the corner, cut them off completely, and Indo Crisis not even able to escape and try to set back up somewhere else. Excellent read there on the part of Bees, understanding, knowing what your teammate is going to do. And now it's 3-2. Another response from Fullerton Red. We head in round 6, relatively even, and now weapons basically equal. Perhaps a bit of utility deficit on the side of Fullerton Black, but perhaps they would like to make up with that being on the defender side. A bit of positional advantage, but we'll have to see. The difference between Bees and Red Panda has been stark thus far, but now Red Panda helping to even that up with the Hunter's Fury. Not finding any targets, but Casual does find Powerful, an important early kill, as Powerful had done wonders working with Teddy to get into sights early. Now that will not be happening. It must be a slower push here for Fullerton Red if they want to make it happen safely. Saw Pariah there smoking off the area, knows where a couple are. Here's Teddy. They'll be going up against Indo Crisis, but it's Indo Crisis with the kill there. And it is a 5-3 advantage now for Cal State Fullerton Black, as they have responded extremely well. Casual with that important opening pick, and Indo Crisis winning the individual duel. And now for Fullerton Red, there's a lot of skill, but not necessarily the best utility here. Omen, Cypher, Sova, great 3-person squad if I was going to be defending, but to initiate and get into sights,
30 seconds left.
lacking, especially against a lineup such as this one. Killjoy, Breach, Sova, Omen, that's a really hard 4-stack to push into, and you never know where Reyna is. As you see, Indo Crisis was waiting patiently, maybe now has a great opportunity for flank. We see Red Panda shooting through the smoke. Bees gets the kill on Flaws. Indo Crisis' flank works out well. 3 for Indo Crisis in the round, and Casual ends the round as it began, getting the kill to clean it up and even it up 3-3. It's Cal State Fullerton 3, Cal State Fullerton 3, as neither side able to get out to an early lead in the first half of the first half. It's been a really back and forth affair with some great adjustments. Red Panda, who struggled out of the gates, was not looking good trying to get intel off of Sova and the B site, but has since pulled back and has done much better to stay alive and get more information to the team. We've seen Casual, we've seen Flaws do extremely well, just taking the Vanguard approach and being a little bit forward in their initiations. Now Pariah has to be careful out here. If they get caught out, yeah, they're going to get flashed, and they're going to be in a bad spot here as Teddy hunts him down. That was a quick press there from Cal State Fullerton Red. The moment the arrow went out and they found out that Pariah was hanging out at the top, they rushed into the site to get that kill, and the spike plant is down now over on that side, and it's going to be a hasty rotation here for Fullerton Black if they want to try to save this round. Zenito takes on Indo Crisis, but he's not ready for the quick turn and the flick. Indo Crisis gets one. Solace now trying to find something. Actually, Solace does kill Casual. I'm sorry, it's Indo Crisis trying to find the shot. There's Indo Crisis taking out Solace. 3 for Indo Crisis, but Teddy takes out Flaws. Indo Crisis might need to make it 4 in order to save the round. Maybe even 5 as the spike is down. We get the plant there. Bees trying to take out Red Panda and is successful. Teddy with the 3K taking out Indo Crisis. It's a couple of initiators looking good there as Teddy and Indo Crisis both with 3 kills on the round, but Teddy's, unfortunately for Cal State Fullerton Black, coming out on top. They once again break the tie and go up. It's been a back and forth affair, a tug of war to be sure, but still Cal State Fullerton Red maintaining a slight advantage. You do have to wonder if this is overall to the detriment of Cal State Fullerton Black. Their agent roster surely more fit to defend than it is to attack. And if they can't finish this round up, we'll see how it goes. You see Flaws there with the shorty is able to get 1, and Casual was able to take out Powerful. So though they fall, it is a 3v3. Nevertheless, the spike does go down here on the A side. It's Bees. Get down. But Indo Crisis is going to be able to push up into heaven. Not alone this time. There will be a bit of pressure on the other side as Red Panda tries to take out Solace. Not able to, but the information is there, and Pariah is able to even it up quickly. So now it is right back to 2v2. Indo Crisis still now dropping down here, providing a bit of cover here for Pariah as they move into the site. Get an opportunity. There's Zenito knowing exactly where they are, and the Hunter's Fury is going to come through. It's a spike plant. It's going to be hard to defuse now while Bees menaces the site with the Hunter's Fury. Zenito takes out Pariah, but Indo Crisis responds, and it's a 1v1 with the spike counting down. Does Indo Crisis have time? It looks like no. Gonna go for a bit of blood, get the kill in that opportunity for all of Cal State Fullerton Red to survive the round, but they will not be able to win the round, as again, when you're the attackers and the spike goes down, you don't need to all survive. In fact, none of you need to survive. As long as that spike goes off, you win the round, and Red accomplishes that, pushing their lead out now 5 rounds to 3. Well played there on both sides. Indo Crisis knowing that they could not commit to disarming the spike, knowing that the round was lost, instead opted for a more aggressive eco move, was able to get the kill, earn yourself a little bit of money for getting a kill, even if you're not going to get a bonus for winning the round, and force the person you kill to buy a gun, perhaps prevent somebody from being able to save up for an operator or something too devastating for your team to handle. But Indo Crisis will not be able to make a similar impact this round, as it is Teddy who finds the first kill. Now Flaws gets a flash off, doesn't know how many are around there, but it's a big one. Teddy goes down, but there was another flash, and instead Flaws needed to keep the gun up. Zenito gets the kill, but Pariah makes out 3, doing well off the work that Flaws set up, as Bees is finally able to finish it. But those 3 kills may have kept it open, even as Solace takes out Red Panda. Casual only has to get 2 now, with the spike just now down. It is very, very possible, as there's the initial kill there. Bees was late on the turn. Casual will get the dummy up and have the opportunity to get the defuse. There's the halfway point here. You're Casual. You just need to finish it. Well done to clutch it out there from Casual. The kill doesn't matter. The round belongs to Cal State Fullerton Black, as Clutch, knowing the win condition and doing all that they needed to do. You don't need to kill everybody on the attacking side when the spike goes down, because even if you kill them all and the spike goes off, they win. Well, it turns out, even if they're all alive and it goes defuse, they still lose. Well done there by Casual to get it closer and closer to a 5-5. We may go into this second round. We may go into the second half all evened up. You would expect a bit of parity between schools that scrimmage together because they're literally the same school. Perhaps we might see that fearful symmetry play out As you see Casual setting up again. They have had some great starts, but they won't have one here as it's too strong around the corner. Bees with the headshot to take out Casual. It's an A-site push now, and the setup for the plant is in. Powerful able to take Flaws down, and that's a great start here for Fullerton Red. This round is looking all theirs. If they're able to hold it well, it's already a 4v3 advantage. That had to miss out. Somebody got Teddy, and I missed it, but Endo Crisis now, again, trying to get into heaven. But the drone warns them that it's not a great idea. Red Pen is spraying, trying to get a kill through the box. Nothing happening, but Pariah does take out Powerful from the other side. And now position over the spike seems to be the case, except Solace was waiting in the back with a beautiful reverse flank. Was able to set up, wait, and let Cal State Fullerton Black overextend. And then respond while backs was turned. Incredible job there by Solace after the plant, and great positioning, patience, and execution to finish off the round. 6-4 now. The last game. Wait a minute. Let me do math. That's not right.
Snuff them out.
2 more. The penultimate round before the half. Thankfully, I'm hired to say words and not count numbers, but nevertheless, we begin here, and it's early gunfire here coming around the C site. It's looking like it'll be a short round here as the push is coming through the C site, and Cal State Fullerton Black is in full force to respond. Teddy gets 2 before they go down. Flaws and Endo Crisis team up and get another 2, but then it's Bees taking out Endo Crisis, and it's 3v2 for Cal State Fullerton Red. Flaws gets a great flash, but isn't able to follow up precisely as Zenito and Bees are still able to finish it. With the bloodthirsty round, no plant, no problem for Cal State Fullerton Red. Now 7-4 in the last round before the swap. As you see here, all hands on deck now. No need to hold any money back, any abilities back. This will be the last round before the reset. When the 2 teams swap sides, the attackers become defenders, and vice versa.
Let me find you again.
You gotta love this intra-squad battle where the 2 teams are just talking to each other in the chat, having fun, pretending to give out information, but we'll see how it goes here. As you see, Casual has eyes, but Zenito is the one who gets the kill, as they were shooting at shoulders, but Zenito gets the kill on Casual. Zenito now getting the plan here on the A side. It's a clean push through, as Red Panda takes out Zenito, but Powerful gets Endo Crisis. It's still a person advantage for Cal State Fullerton Red, and nearly a kill there. Yes, Powerful finishes off Flaws as Red Panda gets Teddy off screen. It's still a man advantage to Cal State Fullerton Red as they attempt to finish off this half up 8-4. It'll need to be Red Panda or Pariah to make something happen here for Fullerton Black, and the Hunter's Fury for Red Panda shuts down Powerful's attempt to be a COD god. He says, "Don't you run up and knife me, boy. I got an arrow and you got a knife. You're not ready." Red Panda shuts it down with the point-blank Hunter's Fury. Only on the Collegiate Valorant League, folks. And it will go the way of Cal State Fullerton Black. It's 7-5 now as we swap sides. Fullerton Black now on the attacking side. Fullerton Red now defending. But as I said at the beginning, 7-5 here, perhaps a larger deficit than it appears to be, right? Only seems to be 2 rounds quickly made up. There's 1 pistol, then you have the eco advantage, and just like that, it should be 7-7, right? But perhaps not. As we see the difference in rosters between the 2 schools in terms of agent choices, perhaps paying off the difference, as Cal State Fullerton Black is now going to have to make initiations with only 1 initiator, Reyna. That's your only offensive agent on their side. You've got great utility from Omen, from Sova, and from Breach. Killjoy will be great in a post-plant situation. But we'll have to see how it works out as Endo Crisis gets the first kill there on Bees. And then on Solace, Casual takes out Teddy. It's 3 down already for Cal State Fullerton Red, and it seems like they will lose the pistol round unless something special happens. Powerful has the opportunity, but they're shut out by Pariah, and Endo Crisis gets a 3rd kill off screen. Endo Crisis fulfilling their role as the sole attacking agent and saying, "I will carry this half," or perhaps just another pistol round. It remains to be seen as Cal State Fullerton Black pulls closer now, 6-7. Again, with an eco round on their side, they have the eco advantage. They could come in with stronger weapons and look to push that lead out further, but they won the first round in the first half, and that was not enough for them to keep the advantages. They would then lose the next 2 rounds to Fullerton Red. We will see if it plays out that way. It seems to be a bit stingier in terms of echo decision-making here from Cal State Fullerton Black, as they've only armored themselves up. They are keeping the pistols. And it looks like an aggressive flank here by Cal State Fullerton Red, which may bite them as we see Flaws get the plant down. Red Pen able to take down 1 before they fall, but now the maps are flipped, only this time there's a strong time limit as Indo Crisis takes out Bees. This Fullerton Red approach, maybe not the best choice as they are far behind, and Indo Crisis takes out Solace. Casual gets Palfo. The only one left now is Zanito, who's able to get 1 before he falls, but Cal State Fullerton Black excellently done there as they immediately rotated around the huge push to begin with from Cal State Fullerton Red. And I don't think we've seen anything like that out of them. I've not seen an aggressive push from the defenders like that, not out of Fullerton, not out of anybody this far, and it doesn't seem to be a great strategy as Fullerton Black just piled into the site, flipped the map on them, and then held it down there. There's now a much stronger eco advantage perhaps for Cal State Fullerton Black. They've gotten 2 rounds in a row this half. They've evened it up, perhaps getting closer, except we see Palfo on the Vandal. It looks like there was some rifle choices made here on the side of Fullerton Red. And as you would expect, a much slower defense deployed this time, even as Zanito falls to Red Panda, who is looking much more comfortable now. Palfo and Bees, however, matching up to take out Red Panda and Indo Crisis. And there we see Pariah able to take out Bees, and the spike is down. It's 3v3 with the spike down over on the A site. Casual taking out Palfo, looking good now for Fullerton Black as Pariah gets a 2nd kill on the round, takes out Teddy. Will it be 3? No, Solace taking out Pariah. It will not be a 3rd kill for Pariah this round, but the work still needs to be done here for Solace as there's 2 up. A big flash here as Flaws looks to turn the corner and gets the kill to turn the corner for Fullerton Black. They go up now 8-7, 3 rounds straight in the second half. And I don't know what I'm talking about because I thought their agents were at a disadvantage to attack, and it looks like being the attacking side was their plan all along. It's Cal State Fullerton Black with 3 straight rounds now, going up 8-7. It's looking to be another save here on the part of Cal State Fullerton Red. Their money not looking great. They have not gotten many kills. They obviously haven't won a round. That loss bonus will top out soon for them. So they're going to need to make something happen or else risk a total economic collapse and fall far behind, which they may not want because you don't want to have to play any extra games. You don't want to make your job harder as you head into the playoffs. It's Red Panda doing another job there, getting first blood on Teddy. It's a close push there, and Indo Crisis takes Bees out around that short corner. 5-3 again for Fullerton Black. They are looking tremendous right now here on Haven as Solace and Palfo commiserating, trying to figure out what to do. They were on a C site, short, and the spike's already down. That's pretty far out of position as Casual takes out Zanito. Palfo is able to take Flaws. They're going to have to figure out their way into this site, as we see right there. Red Panda takes out Solace, and Pariah has eyes on Palfo, who is in no position to respond. Another round taken there by Cal State Fullerton Black, and they are looking tremendous now as we get closer and closer down the final stretch of this second half. It's a tremendous job of recovery and adaptation now from Cal State Fullerton Black. The moment the second half began, they put their foot on the gas pedal, and they have not looked back now. Went from down 2 rounds to up 2 rounds. We'll have to see how Fullerton Red chooses to respond here. Again, they have not done the greatest job on defense, but historically speaking, they've been a well-rounded squad. They've played extremely well, whether they were attacking or defending. But they have just had their hands full with Red Panda in these initial battles. Red Panda with maybe 3, I want to say, at least 2 first blood shots here, as you see. Red Panda. Red Panda and Bees trading off shots with their drones. You gotta love it, because if you're a Sova, you see the drone, you pretty much know where the other Sova is, most likely, but they still tag each other up just for fun. As Red Panda takes out Solace, Bees takes out Pariah. It's Sova over Omen today. But Endo Crisis with 2 big kills. Powerful takes out Flaws. Endo Crisis looking good there with 2 kills. Powerful with 2 kills now. We might have Reyna v Reyna. The flash comes out there. It's enough for Powerful to survive Panda's onslaught, but they're not able to. I am wrong. Powerful was able to respond. Survive. That's 4K. Powerful. Go ahead and click your crouch button, Powerful. Go ahead and do your dance. As they clutch it out with the 4K. Reyna Supreme finally breaking the streak for Cal State Fullerton Black in what looked like another round that was good to go for them. Instead, Powerful puts the team of Fullerton Red on his back, breaks the momentum, and finally gets Cal State Fullerton Red on the board in this second half. An incredible round there for Powerful, stealing it out of the legs of Endo Crisis, who nearly had 4K himself. It was a rain around on both sides, but fortunately for Cal State Fullerton Red, it's Powerful who finishes the fight. Now we hear Bees with that Hunter's Fury. Powerful BM and like pushing Bees into rage to get the kill on Casual. Apparently Powerful, no, he said you need to step just a couple of pixels to your left, my friend. And it's Casual who goes down to the Hunter's Fury. Elsewhere, we see Teddy does fall.
Spike planted.
And the spike goes down. Endo Crisis taking out Zenito. But it's the spike we're worried about here in the C side of Pariah getting shots on Bees, who is now at actual, literal 1 health. Solace, though, finishing the fight, taking out Pariah. Red Panda now putting those Hunter's Fury arrows on the spike. Solace takes out Endo Crisis. And Red Panda takes out Bees. It's a 1v1 here. That Hunter's Fury ult does work there for Red Panda. And there's another one for Red Panda with the clutch and 2 Hunter's Fury's kills on the match for Red Panda. Perhaps the most I think we've seen that ult get in any single match, at least one that I've commentated thus far this season. Red Panda looking really good on that Hunter's Fury. As it is now 10-8 Cal State Fullerton Black. To give themselves in a situation where they just might be able to find themselves in the immortal bracket. I have to wonder if you're Fullerton, you know, is it just the desire to have 2 schools, the bragging rights to say both of our schools were able to make it into the upper bracket, and maybe find someone able to do something with Northridge Black, with San Jose State, with Cal State Long Beach. We don't know. We'll find out in December. As Powerful gets the early kill on Endo Crisis. So the Reyna advantage for this round decided here, but a lot of work yet to be done for Cal State Fullerton Black if they want to eke out another round. As we see now Powerful with their second kill. Flaws takes out Teddy, who has had a harsh second round. Hasn't been able to do much on the Phoenix ult. Pariah there with a kill on Powerful, and it's hunger there from Flaws as they're chasing down another flash. Perhaps another kill. Zenito now getting dazed and confused. Hunted down by Floss. Pariah with the wall bang on Bees. And it's a 3v1 of Solace as they try to make their way into the B site and get this defuse. Well, there's one there as Red Panda does not clear the corner. Fair footage there. Red Panda not doing well to clear his sight there. Solace with a second kill here on Pariah. But the time on that spike is finishing, and that's a breach you're going up against. So it's going to be hard sailing to see now, again, trying to get the defuse late. But there's Flaws who says, nah, I believe you. Solace tried to delay the defuse as long as possible, tried to convince Flaws that they were just flashed off of the site, that they weren't going to be able to take the fight, too scared to go for it, and instead stayed on the spike, and Flaws did due diligence, sacrificed himself for the team, and secures that round for Cal State Fullerton Black. Now up 11-8. As we look through Teddy's eyes,
Let's go.
Teddy on that Phoenix, who has not had the greatest game thus far, but would love to be able to change that up and push the pace here. As we get it open into it, there's the first kill on the run it back. Well done there from Teddy to take out Red Panda. Solace now taking out Endo Crisis as they tried to push down further on that midpoint around B. So we see Casual doubling back to pick up the spike. Already a two-person disadvantage. Pariah finally gets the kill for Cal State Fullerton Black this round, taking out Teddy, but it's Bees with an easy response there. And now 3v2. Hard work to be done if you're Casual and Flaws. Luckily here, the disparate push from Cal State Fullerton Black, they didn't give up any information as Flaws with the assassination on Zenito. What are we looking at? What are y'all doing? They're going off as Casual was slowly able to make it over to the C site while nobody was watching and get the plant. We'll have to get it over to Casual now to see how they handle this initial turn here. And nothing happens as Powerful finishes Casual. Quick turn there, and there's Solace with some bullets in the back for Flaws. Because what's good for you is good for me. If you want to stab my friend, I stab you, only with bullets. 11-9 now. Cal State Fullerton Red. These two teams, you gotta love it. Having fun, going back and forth with each other. BM knife kills, point blank Hunter's Furies. Showing out here in the last match of the regular season for this edition of the Collegiate Valorant League. Still, again, you want to give yourself less work to do in the playoffs if you're Cal State Fullerton Red. So they'll look to finish strong. Finish making up this deficit. If you're Cal State Fullerton Black, giving yourself a strong chance to get yourself into that immortal bracket. You want to finish these next two rounds. Look good as you head out into the playoff week. There's Zenito taking out Pariah early, trying to get a second. Not gonna happen, but Endo Crisis did get pinged up. Unfortunately, that's a rain to get pinged up, so the damage doesn't really stay. But I guess you broke your shields. One down on each side, but the spike is what is most important, is being down here. It's Fullerton Black looking to take advantage. Casual with two around the corner of Bees and Palfo. Even as Palfo was able to get the kill on Endo Crisis, it was Casual who had come around the other side who did the work. Now Solace trying to make their way through heaven. They'll find nothing as Red Panda finally able to get something to happen positive in heaven. Teddy gets the kill, but Red Panda responds. It's a 2K for Red Panda and another round for Cal State Fullerton Black. 12-9, match point. Red Panda with another Hunter's Fury ult. Maybe, just maybe, we could be looking at something special from Red Panda, but we will see with 10 seconds to go before perhaps the final round of this game. We are here. Red Panda here with the early spike. Get the recon bolt down into the B site. Trying to find that information, know exactly where folks are around these corners and in these walls before that Hunter's Fury goes out. But Red Panda's going to need to be careful here. That's a close push, and Solace is ready to get the kill. So Red Panda's ult will do nothing this round. Zenito takes out Pariah, and Palpo takes out Casual. It's a strong defense now from Cal State Fullerton Red, as already this round looks nearly impossible. A full 5-agent stand right now for Cal State Fullerton Red. That Flaws and Endo Crisis will have to find something to do with here. As they try to push in the C, Solace shows them, I already know you're there. You're going to be meeting strength. But where exactly? Now the information there. Solace doing easy work. Picture perfect defense there from Solace. So Sova Arrows revealed the information, or maybe Cypher, not sure which agent gave Solace that intel, but you saw them flash up. That gave Solace all the information they needed to pop around that corner, get 2 kills, and salvage the first of three potential match points? 3 match points potentially here for Cal State Fullerton Black. As we draw closer and closer, maybe to overtime, maybe to the end of the round, one way or another, we will find out soon. In 3, 2, 1, we begin round number 23. Early shots as we see Solace looking to get in that midpoint between sites C and B. Make something happen close up with that Sheriff. It's a pistol round now for Fullerton Black, and Teddy taking out Flaws. Very clean here. As Powerful takes out Endo Crisis, it's another great start for Fullerton Red. They're looking tremendous. Casual trying to make their way around that corner, but there's no easy angle here as Zanito takes out, I missed who that was, and Salas takes out Casual. So now if you're Red Panda, you're just kind of stuck with an Odin that you're probably not going to be able to hold because now everyone on Fullerton Red is looking to kill you and, take your stuff. The Panda does have the spike, so if they pick the right site and if the defense is poorly formationed, maybe some miracles could happen. But it feels unlikely. And if you're Red Panda here, you're better off just salvaging 33 seconds of life, surviving this round, and holding on to the Odin.
30 seconds left.
Where your teammates can help you out a bit more. But we are at the point now where the margin of error has gotten cut down to its slightest. Red Panda smartly now waiting, but it's going to be Powerful coming around the corner. Powerful looking to get the kill. They won't get it there as Red Panda chops them down with the Odin. Far enough away perhaps to survive. There'll be a little bit of time here after the round ends. Still 5 seconds. If the greed is there, you see it. There's Salas trying to get something done, but they won't make it happen. Red Panda holds on to the Odin. Now this is the last match point of regulation here for Cal State Fullerton Black. If they lose this round, we go into overtime, and there's no advantage anymore. It's back and forth until one side is able to win 2 rounds straight. Fullerton Black, now this is your final opportunity to make something great happen and get yourself out of this game before overtime begins. If you're Fullerton Red, making up for lost time now, you'll need to go into overtime to get it done. See the shots out here from Red Panda, finally trying to make that Odin work. Getting bullets into the B site. But nothing much doing as it's well managed by Cal State Fullerton Red. Indo Crisis now fully into the C site, but there's no spike back up here. There's no plant potential. I wonder what's happening there. Red Panda pulling up the rears. Powerful getting Pariah and Teddy taking out Casual, so we will get the plant here, but it's going to be 3v5 as it happens, as Red Panda was a bit behind on the Odin. Floss taking out Zanito, that makes it a bit closer. Teddy turns, but it's Salas already getting the kill on Red Panda, and there's Salas taking another kill there on Indo Crisis. Giving Teddy nothing to do on the flank there. Teddy was in a great spot to get those flank kills, but Salas was quicker. Flaws with one there, nearly a second, but that flash won't get off. As it'll be 12-12. We head in overtime. Teddy with a great round. Working with Salas. Teddy did a great job. And now we head into overtime. Swap to swap to swap. Attacker, defender, defender, attacker. These two teams will trade off sides here until one team is able to win 2 rounds in a row, or we go too long and we decide we're going to take a break or a draw. But we'll see. We'll see what happens here and what the teams are willing to accept. Reminder, just after this match, we will have the Northridge battle as Cal State Northridge Black looks to complete an undefeated regular season against Cal State Northridge Red. You're gonna want to see that one. Keep that in mind here as we begin. Some light gunfire on either side, but not a lot of heavy commitment from either team here. See Pariah. Is that Pariah or Salas? What's that on that other side there? Flaws now gets the blind there on Salas. Pariah looking for a long rotation here, but Zanito shuts it down. Well done by Zanito to shut down that flank. Now we've got a bit of a scramble here. Zanito with a second kill on the round takes out Indo Crisis. It's a good look, and now Flaws caught out on the A side now, having to rotate around. It's looking like we're gonna see a C side plant here. Zanito is able to set up and watch the doorways and the walkways as Bees will get the... No, it's a fake. Bees sets down on C. It's an open plan if Bees wants it, but they're looking to move around, perhaps in a B. A bit dangerous here. As we see now, Flaws now fully in a position on C side. Red Panda takes out Zanito with that Odin. Red Panda now with 2 on Teddy. And now the C side has been locked down. And it's B trying to make it happen over in B site, but they're caught out by Casual. Spike's down now on B. 3v1. Powerful gonna have to make something special happen. Well, there's the first there on Casual. They'll be able to flip around now, run over towards A site, and it's gonna be a long rotation for Red Panda hugging that Odin and having to haul it. Flaws and Breach, not exactly known for their mobility. But the spike goes down. Red Panda's gonna shut down Powerful, however. 3 kills with an Odin, and Flaws has defuse duty. As Red Panda gonna sit and enjoy their work. Bit proud of themselves.
Revealing area.
Now match point again for Cal State Fullerton Black. Red Panda
Switching
doing
sides.
the yeoman's work, holding it down. It's match point again for Cal State Fullerton Black, but they've been here 3 times before, and they have been shut out thus far. As Cal State Fullerton Red has been ready to respond whenever this has happened. Now you see no spike gathered yet for Cal State Fullerton Black. It's a bit strange. The spike choices have been very delayed here in these overtime rounds. Now just the second one here, as we see the push coming through. It's a B site push here. Solace not able to get anything, but Teddy takes out Pariah. Great early start for Cal State Fullerton Red. Flaws with a good flash there, but not able to take out Pariah before the teleport goes through. And Powerful reverses momentum, takes out Flaws. Red Panda was able to get 1 in the dust up. It was Teddy who went down. And there is quite a bit of damage now done to Solace before that teleport was able to get off. But it's enough life to take out Indo Crisis and secure a 4v2 advantage now for Fullerton Red. Alpha now sought out here. Red Panda, knowing where they're at. It's a wall battle here, but another one really willing to commit to that. No great advantage to commit to that fight. If you're Powerful, you're better off alive. And if you're Red Panda, it's a bit dangerous, knowing that you're going to need to back up Casual at some point. But it's Bees who takes out Red Panda. And now 1v4 as the spike goes down, but not enough time to set up the sentry drone. Casual will have to make something very, very professional happen, as there's 1 kill on Bees.
Destroyed.
Solace was low, but Solace turned the corner well there, taking Casual out just after they take out Powerful. Well-timed twin peak there. Solace and Powerful turning the corner at the exact same time. Casual aimed well and was able to take out Powerful, but nobody flips fast enough to take out 2 in that situation. And we are now back to a tied game. 13-13. They started early, maybe they'll finish late. We do not know. So we will have Fullerton Red on the attack this time. We see Solace twitching at the bit, looking to get things going. Economy not so much an issue in these overtime rounds. You get the money you need to buy whatever guns you need. As Solace takes out Casual, looking good there. It's a great start for Fullerton Red. They have been falling behind in these overtime rounds again. They could win 2 here and only be at match point, as they had to hold off a match point before. There's Red Panda with the kill on Solace. Now it's back to even. Flaws with the flash, looking to get down a little late. Not finding great targets, but it's Red Panda doing the work of Flaws with that Odin in the sight, taking 3 down. And now the hunt is on. It's a lonely Zanito with nothing much to do, and Flaws gets the kill. There will be a defuse here, and again, it will be match point Fullerton Black.
Switching sides. Match point.
Well, we've been here. We've been there. But we're looking to see the finish from Fullerton Black. Can they finally get 2 in a row in this overtime and win themselves this game and finish what has been a long season, a tough season, but perhaps an Immortals bracket season for Fullerton Black? We'll see. See the drone out here from Bees. Not able to get the tag, but the the spoken word just as good here as Flaws. Able to turn the corner on Teddy. There's a great kill there from Flaws. Able to get a flash out. Doesn't do much for them in life, but Endo Crisis is able to make up for it. Solace gets a kill, however.
Spike planted.
This too else it was in the feed there. There was a lot of action happening, and it's now 3v2. Fullerton Red with the advantage, but Fullerton Black does have the spike down, and Endo Crisis is in the site. Casual is now backed off here, and we'll be playing C long. Great shot there from Endo Crisis to take out Solace. They're not going to be able to do much else from it, and Palfo with a long shot there on Casual shuts it down. We get another service broken, and it is now 14-14. You see Zanito taking selfies in the site.
Switching sides.
Unfortunate there for
Overtime.
Endo Crisis, who was in the site, got a kill, but was a bit too quick, a little too greedy on the abilities. Was not ready for the immediate turn. And Palfo, who then finished off Casual with an impressive long shot on the rifle down that long sight line. It is a tough spot, whether you're attacker or defender. It is very clutch when it comes down to that sight to spawn shot. Palfo, however, usually good for a fight, as they showed there, evening it up. Now, again, if only Fullerton Red could have an attacking round as well. They could put themselves in a position to defend and win. And it's a great early start here. Endo Crisis and Flaws go down, and Pariah takes out Solace. Bees responding by taking out Pariah. It's 3v2 here, and the attack goes the way of Cal State Fullerton Red. If they're able to make something happen for this, perhaps they will have finished that long climb up the mountain, finished that deficit that they started in the second half that carried over into overtime as they went back and forth. But it remains to be seen here
Spike dropped.
as they pulled out of the area and look to reconvene around C. Perhaps the easiest site to hold, or at least the preferred site here for Fullerton Red, as Bees is able to get that drone out for a long time. Doesn't see anything, which isn't the same as seeing something, but it sure helps when you know one of your buddies is about to walk into the site and they don't want to get shot. It's Zanito on the spike, and they're going to get the plant down, leave it into the open,
30
give
seconds
Bees
left.
that long sight there as they pull back now, back around spawn, or watch the flank and be prepared when the action comes. As Red Panda on that Odin and Casual with that Killjoy will look to salvage this round, do something special.
Shock dart.
If they can't, Fullerton Black will find themselves for the first time against a match point, and they will be the ones needing to plant and hold the spike in that round, which has been quite a difficult task for both of these teams in this overtime round. You see Casual now with a very late attempt at the push. There will be nothing doing there. Zanito with one on Casual, and then again on Red Panda as the spike goes off.
Switching sides.
It is match point
Match point.
for Cal State Fullerton Red. After so long behind, so long salvaging match points against Cal State Fullerton Black, now finally the first match point of this game for Cal State Fullerton Red. It's been 29 rounds. Do we call it at 30? Or do we press forward? We will find out. As now Fullerton Black has to push in. They were the attacking side in the second half. I called it grim. They were down 7-5 to begin the second half. They found themselves up as much as 12, I think, to 8 or 9. And Endo Crisis now getting the early kill on Teddy, as it was in that second half. Endo Crisis doing a great job initiating. Teddy falling early. And now Fullerton Red finds themselves playing an agent down. But it looks like they know where the push is coming, as the rotation of C comes from Palfo. But it's only a smoke, not much substance. And no spike plan either, as Red Panda now gets on it. Casual goes down in B site. B's taking out Pariah. Flaws getting taken out by Palfo. It's looking good for Red as they take out 3 and get an agent advantage. Palfo with the flash, but not able to take out Red Panda, who's made the work happen in B. And with 2 kills, maybe, just maybe, pulls it even. Endo Crisis takes out B's off screen. Solace gets Endo Crisis in return. It's a 1v1. Solace versus Red Panda, but Red Panda's got a Hunter's Fury, and it's aiming at the spike. There's 1, there's 2, but they go wide, and Solace now holding it onto the spike, and Solace gets the defuse. Red Panda out of Hunter's Fury arrows. And he's not able to protect the spike. He mistimes it, misreads his Salus's intentions, and Salus, with as climactic a defuse as you can get, just walks up, looks left, looks right. Hunter's Fury is going wide. Gonna keep holding defuse. And that does it. As Red Panda, unfortunately, will show up at the top of the kill feed, but on the bottom of the results table, as Cal State Fullerton Red secures the victory, guarantees themselves now, at the very least, a 4th seed, perhaps an opportunity to play Cal State Long Beach for the 3rd seed. If they are not able, if Cal State Long Beach, I should say, is not able to win over San Jose State. So again, some important seeding to be done here. If you're Fullerton Red, there is still the possibility to make your way into the top 3, which does great for you because that helps you avoid that #1 seed just a little bit longer. Overall, a great game on both sides. You see the danger that Fullerton Black will represent. I'm sorry, go ahead. All right. Just getting a word now that we are going to be taking a break. We will be back in 30 minutes for Cal State Northridge's intra squad battle. That'll be between Northridge Black and Northridge Red. Northridge Red walking into this week with the same amount of points as Fullerton Black. Fullerton Black falling here means that they will end the season at 18 points. So if Cal State Northridge Red is able to end the perfect season of their fellow Northridge brethren, they will take 21 points and perhaps have an opportunity to play themselves into the Mortals bracket. We will see how that drama unfolds in 30 minutes. Until then, I'm Eli the Curry, wishing you a wonderful Friday, and we will see you again at the end of this break. Remember, 30 minutes, order pizza. It'll arrive in time. We will see you all then.